sure we're on there. I was off. I think we're good. Might think I muted something. Got music? All right. Hey, welcome to the Made It Through Monday live stream, guys. My name is John Stevens. Good to see you all. There we are. Welcome to our Halloween show. Yeah, Julie was on there saying hi again to y'all, but she's still got her mic on. You better be careful. I can hear you. Now she's going to shut it off. She threatened to. There she went. All right. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the John Stevens Jr. Made It Through Monday live show. This is our last show this week before, well, of course, it's Halloween evening, but it's our last show before we go the month of November. Nothing but original songs. So as you guys are coming on here, we're going to play 4 original songs tonight, but in the month of November, the whole show, all 10 songs each week, is going to be nothing but my original songs. So make sure and send me those requests out there. We're going to get started tonight with a song we haven't played for a while. It's the title track off my latest album. It's called You Ain't Lived My Scars. The old man telling stories, had an army tattoo, weathered and faded like the red, white, blue flag he carried back in 72. Straight up Charlie's Hill. He was down in the end of his Marlboro Red at the part of the store, just him and the dead. Last man standing, curse I guess, as he hit one last long drag. He said, I got scars you never feel, wounds that'll never heal, pain as hard as tungsten steel, and voices in my head that can't get more real. I got dreams that don't go away, a memory full of black and gray, feelings hid in a cold, cold heart. Man, you ain't lived my scars. An orange sun was rising in a silent sound. Another Sunday morning was coming down. She looked like she'd been through at least 12 rounds, fighting her demons all. She walked into that church in a short black dress, tracks in her arms and her hair in a mess. Your imagination could tell you the rest, but that look in her eye probably said it best. I got scars you never feel, wounds that'll never heal, pain as hard as tungsten steel, and voices in my head that can't get more real. I got dreams that don't go away, a memory full of black and gray, feelings hid in a cold, cold heart. Man, you ain't lived my scars. Till you walk a mile in someone's shoes, you got no idea about what they've been through. Everybody's got their own story to tell. That's why I pray for more heaven and a little less hell. 'Cause I got scars you never feel, wounds that'll never heal, pain as hard as tungsten steel, and voices in my head that can't get more real. I got dreams that don't go away, full of black and gray, feelings hid in a cold, cold heart. Man, you ain't lived my scars. You ain't lived my scars. Welcome to the Made It Through Monday live stream, guys. My name is John Stevens Jr. Glad you could join us on this Halloween night. Some of you might be out there trick-or-treating or answering your door. Who knows? So I'm going to jump in here. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Brene's got me. I'm trying to see me come up on my page here. I know it's there. There it is. See, it's a little bit behind on my phone out there. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. This is the part of the show where we check in and share. Will y'all do me a favor? Will you let me know where you're watching from? If you're in Indiana, let me know what city you're watching from. If you're out of state, let me know what city and state you're watching from. This is one of my favorite things to do before the show is over tonight. We're going to list some of those states. This thing goes all over the place because you guys are sharing it with your friends. And we have listeners. We even have listeners up in Canada. We have listeners in El Paso, Texas, all over the place. So tonight, if you would check in, like I'm doing right now, I'm checking in from Lebanon, Indiana. It's Lebanon because we are hanging out at the wonderful home of Brenda Davis and Brene Davis Dale. See, I'm getting that down pretty good, aren't I? See, I watch Steve Tripp, and Steve simplifies things. He just says Brene and Brenda's and John's and Steve's. He don't worry about them last names. So I'm thinking about adapting that because it's hard getting all those words and all those names and remembering who I'm talking about. So if I don't call you by last name tonight, blame it on Steve Trent. And we'll talk more about Steve Trent here in a little bit because we did a private wedding reception this weekend together. It was a big time, good time. So I'm checking in from Lebanon. Hope you will check in. And then, of course, we also ask you to share. So it's check-in and sharing time. And I'm going to also pull up my comments out there. I'm gonna share real quick. Share to. Come on. My phone is giving me some issues tonight. Okay, there. No, I don't want to go to Twitter. Why is it doing that? I just shared to my own page. That's okay. Oh, there it is. See, they changed again. Now it's a group thing. Wow. Did you notice that? Yes. See, that's what happens. Your mind is kind of looking for something. It's like it's right there in front of you, but they change. They do that all the time. So there went to one group. I'm looking for my live music and bulletin board. So I hope you guys will share. Tell you what, let's look at the chat real quick. And there's Bryce out there heading home towards Crawfordsville. He says, Lynette and Scotty. Thank you, Scotty, for sharing that there. Michael Stevens from Crawfordsville. Pete Arkamo. Thanks, buddy. Let me get all the way back here to the top. Steve Leaks out there tonight. Sarah, Thomas, good to see you. Donna, John, Larry, Brene. Of course, she's in the front room. Mike, Big City, Near East Side over there. Connie's up there watching in Lafayette. And Brenda, Blakey, all the way from the old Salt Gal out in Virginia. So, all right, Don Brown's out there. I think I said hi to everybody. Julie and Becky and Brenda. I think I got you guys. Tammy Tony's snuck in. Vicki Land. Vicki, how are you, darling? Good to see you. All right, let's get on to the next song. Get down to the bottom of my chart. There's Bert, all the way from Jasper. Bert, I've been missing you down there. Bob Cruz down in southern Indiana. Vicki is out there. And there's Bad Betty in the house, too. So, all right, we got to say hi to everybody real quick. I almost forgot. There's Brenda Lee. See, I got to quit. I'm just going to call her Brenda Lee tonight. I'm not going to get into all those names, Brenda. Didn't I say that?
You did say that.
Okay, hi, Brenda. Let's get on to the next song. Now, how do you say this name? O-V-A-L-L-E. Is it Oval? Ovale? What would you say?
O-V-A-L-L-E.
O-V-A-L-L-E.
I'd say Oval or Oval.
Oval? Okay. Well, Brene says. I just might say this one's for Danny. He wanted to hear an old Beatles song. And they get me back in my regular tuning here. Here Comes the Sun. You guys remember that one? Let's sing it. All right. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I said, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. I think I hear Brene singing. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, I say, here comes the sun. It's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Here comes the sun. One more time, Renee. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Well, Vicky, that was nice of you to say. Danny, thanks for that request out there, buddy. I appreciate that. Did you see what Vicky wrote? I gotta put that up. Vicky, look at that. Vicky, thank you. She goes, John, you make me smile. Well, Vicky, that made me smile right in the middle of my daggone song. Thank you for that. You know, that's why we do this. We just love music. We love sharing songs that y'all request and things out there. So thank you for that. Let's see. Michael Stevens checked in. Now, Mike has now this is Michael Stevens with a PH, not my brother, Michael Stevens. Mike always has a unique check-in. Have you noticed that, Renee? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, there's Kelly all the way from Brownsburg. I saw Kelly this weekend. We had a great time at a private party down on the south side of Indianapolis. Kelly, good to see you out there. Steve Trent's jumping in. I was talking about you, Steve Trent. I told him I got home and Steve was still entertaining at the end of the evening with his DJ hat on. So, Steve, great time working with you Saturday night in Avon at Janet and Bill Bell's. Say that, Janet and Bill Bell.
Wow.
I know it. Janet and Bill Bell's wedding. It was a ringing good time. We had a good time that night. So good to see you out there, Steve. Thank you, Bad Baddies out there. Larry Davis. Robert Mellis is doing like he always does, checking in from El Paso, Texas. Thank you. All right, let's see where we're at. We're at that part of the show where I'm supposed to mention my virtual tippers. Thank you, guys. I've tried to provide a number of different ways. A lot of people say, John, how do we support your show? How do we support you? How do we tip you if we want to tip you? Well, if you look in the description, I put a number of different ways. There's a PayPal, there's a Venmo, there's a Cash App, there is a link to my website. There's 4, 5, 6 different things that you can do. So last week's tippers, and looky there, Julie has got them up. Oh, she just put the link up there. Thank you, Julie, for that. Last week's tippers, we had 3 of them. We had Pete Arkamo, and Pete used PayPal to send a virtual tip my way. Pete, I really appreciate your support and thanks for that. Julie Schultz-Corey tipped me, and she shook it up this week, all right? She usually goes to my website, and when she tips, she leaves one. She goes, did you see what I did? She went to Venmo this week and sent me a tip. Julie, I really appreciate that. And my good friend up in Lafayette, Peg Heck Martin, tipped from my website. There's a link there. So if you would like to support the show, if you would like to say thank you, send a virtual tip for Halloween. I'm not taking candy tonight, but I'll take a virtual tip. So if you guys have something you'd like to say, I do appreciate the support out there. But thank you again, Peg. Thank you again, Pete. Thank you again, Julie. One more time for supporting the show and supporting me. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. I got a song for Deborah Looper out there. Deborah's up in Lafayette, I believe. She wanted to hear that Brett Young song, in case you didn't know. This is a pretty one. Do you remember that song?
Yes.
Well, it says no capo. So, and I didn't bring the words, so I hope the song comes back to me, because If not, I just have to start rhyming. We want you to stick around. Hey, if you are watching this on replay, now a lot of you are thinking, now, why is he saying that? Because he just went live. But what you'll find out, a lot of people end up watching this live stream after it's over. So if you guys are joining us tonight and watching on the replay, just jumping in, and you missed maybe the beginning of the show, make sure and check in. Let me know where you're watching from. And all of you out there, send me your request, all right? Send me your request for shows. And don't forget, the month of November, nothing but original songs, all right? 40, 45, 50 songs for the month of November. So going to be a fun month. But you guys remember this song? This goes out to Deborah Looper, in case you didn't know. I can't count the times I almost said what's on my mind, but I did. Just the other day, I wrote down all those things I'd say, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. Baby, I know that you've been wondering. Here goes nothing. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, just the other night, and that second glass of wine, and that did it. Yeah, there was something about that kiss, girl, it did me in. It's got me thinking, yeah, I'm thinking all of the things that I've been feeling. It's time you hero. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, got all of me, and I belong to you. Girl, you're my everything. In case you didn't know, I'm crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said I live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know. In case you didn't know. That is a pretty song. Thank you all for the comments out there. Brenda says that's a great song. It is, Brenda. Thank you there, Lena. I appreciate that. Checking in from Crawfordsville out there. Bad Betty, Sharon. Hi, Jackie. Now, Jackie, we talked about my Maria. Look at it. We talked about that, didn't we, Jackie? I love that song, though, girl. I wish I could still do it. I wish I could. Kelly says, good song. Thank you. Hey, let's get on to last week. For those of you that happened to check in, we really appreciate you sharing this video out there. There's a good incentive for you to share, because if you do share the video and then you write, I shared in the chat, and Julie's going to explain that all to you, you'll be eligible to win a free t-shirt on me. All right. So make sure that you share this video and then type I shared in the chat, and who knows, you might be winning a t-shirt. So let's look at last week. Who checked in? We had an international check-in. Marjorie, all the way from Ottawa, Canada, checked in for us. Marjorie, thanks for, don't know if you're out there again tonight, but I thank you for checking in all the way from Canada. We had some people check in. Donna Sue Napawaki checked in from Wisconsin. Roger Williams said hi from Fort Myers, Florida. Sandy Yates, all the way down in Ashland, Kentucky. Orpha Wyatt, True Blue Orpha out there. We love you. All the way from South Haven, Michigan. The Salt Gal, all the way from Saltville, Virginia. And my good buddy Robert Millis, all the way from El Paso, Texas. Thank you guys for checking in for out of state last week. And of course, we had Indiana check-ins from the big city of Wheatfield. How many people have ever been to Wheatfield? I played parties up in Wheatfield before. Yeah, sure have. Avon, Crawfordsville, Lebanon, The Ridge in French Lick, Beech Grove, Whitestown, Columbus, Indiana, the Valley in French Lick, west side of Indy near Speedway, and big city near East Side, Danville, Lafayette, and Frankfurt. Yes. Julie, thanks for that reminder. I just got a text. One of our Made It Through Monday good friends, Gail McGillum out there, is I believe she's still in the hospital, so she was having some issues and things going on. So can we all put a big prayer together for Gail McGillum, and would you all send your prayers and your thoughts to Gail out there? I don't believe Gail's in the chat tonight, but just say get well soon, Gail. Prayers to you, Gail. Whatever you'd like to put in there. I'm going to have to type. I'm going to say, can I get in there right now? Yeah, gotcha. So I'm going to do it. Prayers for Gail. So I got in there. Hope you guys will do it. And hopefully she'll get in there in the next day or two. Hope things get to going in a good direction for Gail. Gail, we miss you. We love you. And get well soon. Okay, with that said, we got our check-ins in. We're going to do a song for Donna Davis. Donna, I didn't send you a message to let you know I've kind of had a compressed day. Hi, Dave Mings, Becky Pettit, right down the street. All right. So, we're going to sing a song now for Donna Davis, song number 4. But I want you guys to send me a request. Since we're already doing 4 of my original songs, I saw Vicki Land wants to hear Uber Me Home. I saw that out there. But it doesn't have to be one of my original songs tonight. If you want something, when I'm playing Donna Davis's request right here, I hope you guys will send me some requests, because song number 5, you get to pick it. And I've got my iPad over here, so if I don't have the words, we're going to pull it up. And Julie goes, how are you going to decide? Well, I don't know, Julie. We'll have to get to it. So she goes, she didn't say it because she would help me. She goes, I'm not going through all those requests out there picking your song. You're going to have to do it, John. So she didn't say that. That was just the way I filled in the blank, Brene. So she will help me. I know she will. And will you help me too?
Yes, I will.
So you guys, thank you. So you guys send me your request out there for the next song number 5. Right now, this one goes out to Donna Davis. She wanted to hear a little Alan Jackson. And let me check my tuning real quick. I put on new strings for y'all. You know, when you're rocking a party with Steve Tritt, you gotta pound them away like I did Saturday night. So I had to put new ones on tonight. So they're still getting into place. They ought to be really good after this one. You ready? Don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby is gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a heartbroken hillbilly standing there in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Before you punch that number, baby, would you play my request? Now don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. But don't rock the jukebox. play a country song. Now I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but when your heart's been broken, you need a song to soul. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. Before you punch that number, baby, play a song for me. Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear George Jones. My heart ain't ready for no Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Now don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Donna Davis, thank you so much for that request out there. That's one of my favorite Alan Jackson songs too. Thank you. All right. You got any ideas what we got going here, Brene? All kinds of requests. What's that?
There were only 4 that I saw.
Oh, well, I'm looking at Friends in Low Places, White Castle Blues, an Alan Jackson song.
Yep. Uber Me.
Uber Me
I stopped
Home.
Today.
And I almost stopped today. All right.
Oh, nobody gonna love you like me.
Nobody gonna love you. Ain't nobody gonna love you like me. Connie, I love it when you request my songs. Thank you. So, all right. Well, I guess we need to pick 2 real quick here. All right. Should we do? We had Uber Me Home early. Pete wants to hear I Almost Stopped Today. That was kind of a fast song. You know, I see your request out there. Let me look real quick. What do you think? White Castle Blues?
What do you feel?
I don't know. I got about 5 seconds to make a decision.
Yep.
Yeah. I see 2 I Almost Stopped Today, didn't you? Becky did and Pete did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but guys, I appreciate you shooting those requests out there, and I will get to those songs. I will get to Friends in Low Places, and I will get to some of the other original songs here, especially coming up in the next 4 weeks. So anyway, thank you for throwing those requests out there real quick. I Almost Stopped Today. I got to figure out what key. I think I do that in C. I know the words, but I can't remember what key I do it in. So we'll find one here. When I turn, it's gonna be in C. We're gonna play in C tonight. So this song is off my Summer Sessions album. A lot of you guys always request this song. Thank you, Pete, for asking for it. And was it Becky Pettit that asked for it too?
Yeah, but Becky Cummings also.
And Becky too. Okay. For Pete and the Beckys out there, I Almost Stopped Today. Wrote this song with my good buddy Stan Webb, and really proud of this song. When I turned down that blacktop road I used to drive each day, I told myself I'm making no mistake. I just couldn't help but wonder if you might be home. And when I drove by, I didn't know my heart could pray. 'Cause I slowed down and saw you with our baby on the swing. So I hit the gas and drove on past, praying you didn't see. Yeah, I almost stopped today, trying to figure out just what it is I'm missing, can't seem to live without. 'Cause I thought my heart had let you go, it didn't love you this way. Girl, I almost stopped today. Well, it's been 3 weeks since I've had a drop of alcohol, and I'm trying my best to show you I can change. But I've had the day from hell at work, my last nerve was shot, and that rush hour traffic's driving me insane. And then that red light caught us right at Barney's liquor store. I came so close to cheating, like I'd always did before. Yeah, I almost stopped today to try and figure out just what it is I'm missing, can't seem to live without. 'Cause I thought my heart had let you go, it didn't love you this way. Yeah, I almost stopped today. You said to choose, it's you or the bind. But I proved today what I'm willing to prove tomorrow. Yeah, I almost stopped today, but I finally figured out just what it is I'm missing, can't seem to live without. 'Cause I thought my heart had let you go, and didn't love you this way. Girl, I almost stopped today, but I didn't, baby. I almost stopped today. I think I'm ready to come home now. I almost stopped today. If it's okay, can I come back tomorrow? 'Cause I almost stopped today. Oh, yes. Little Stan Webb classic out there. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, Scotty, am I going to see you down on the south side? You know I'll bring the blues band for my good buddy and fraternity brother, Scotty Weiler, out there. Yeah, tomorrow night, going to be down at the Corner Barn in Indianapolis. We'll talk about our whole show schedule coming up. But you know what time it is now, don't you, Brene? It's time to give away a t-shirt. It's drawing time. Now, I'm not going to go into this. This is the part of the show where I give it all the way to Julie. She is going to take over, and she's going to give away free t-shirts. So, Julie, it's all yours. Take it over.
Hi, everybody. Happy Halloween. Hope everybody had a good Monday. I'm glad you came and joined John tonight instead of going out and eating all that candy. I was good. I didn't partake yet with any candy. As you can see, I have my other half here with me. Pete, say hi, Pete.
Hello.
All right. So if you are new, please make sure you share John's video, and you can share it now. You can share it when it's over, because like John said, lots of people watch it on the replay. Just make sure you type I shared into the chat out there, and then I will go back and write down everybody's name who shared, and we put it into our nice little hopper here. And then we give away a Made It Through Monday shirt, your choice of color and size, and we'll mail that out to you on John. So there you go. You get a free t-shirt, and John gets everybody to see his music. And we really appreciate all of you who have already bought your shirts or won your shirts and have worn them to John's shows or worn them around, just to get, his name and his music out there. We want to help support him. So now, without further ado, we're going to let Pete shake the hopper and see who our winner is. All right, here we go. He's getting into the hopper. And tonight's Made It Through Monday t-shirt winner is, it is Bad Betty, aka Cindy Boo Spoon. Woo! Yay, Bad Betty! Congratulations. Everybody say congratulations to Cindy out there in the chat, or Bad Betty, whichever you like. But Cindy, hey, just shoot me a message. Let me know what color you want, what size, and where you want me to mail that, and we'll get that shirt out to you. Congratulations, Cindy, Bad Betty. All right, John, back to you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, Julie. You see all the names going across the bottom there? Those were all the names that were in the hat for those of you that shared last week and put your name in the chat that I shared. So that's why we asked you to do it again this week. Make sure you share to your groups. You can share on your page if you want, but we love it when you put it in a big group where a lot of people can see it. We appreciate all of you taking time to do that. Julie, you did a great job as always. And Julie she does a great job. She took a load off me a while back, and she said, John, what else can I do to help you? And I'm thinking, well, you already do so much for me to help me with my printable store, and always a very generous giver in my tip jar and things, and my virtual tip jar. And I said, well, man, if you want to, can you help me with the share? So she goes through, and she has to watch the John Stevens show again twice. and go through your look at her. She's going, yeah, I have to. At least she didn't do that. She just kind of laughed. Okay, so, but anyway, Julie, I appreciate all you do, and she scrapes all the shares down and puts them on a list and prints out all the names and puts them in the hopper there. And Pete turns the crank and pulls out the winner, and she reads it. But Julie, thank you so much. All right, I told you the month of November that we're going to be doing nothing but John Stevens and original songs. So I've begun that process of going through my files and my stacks of songs and on my computer and looking for titles. And this is a song that I've played for some of you. Brene said she remembers this song, but I haven't played it for a long time, and I thought it would be good to do. This is a song that I wrote with another song I wrote with Stan Webb, and I had started it, and he said, well, we need to finish this for your mom and dad when they were still alive, and wrote this song when mom and dad were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. And it's a song written as if my dad was the singer, so to speak. You know, in other words, if he was singing to mom, that was the voice that we had of the character. So I had to imagine myself being my dad singing this song to my mom. Ain't it funny how the years fly by? One by one we made a life together. All it took was your sweet smile. In a small town church we made our vows forever. And we meant forever. And when the storms of life came our way, we stood our ground and kept our faith and held on to each other through the rain. Through broken toys and babies crying, it's your love that kept me trying. And in your eyes I pray you'll always see that after all these years you're still the girl for me. You've always been my inspiration, loving words full of patience for me. I hope somehow I've given back half the love you gave so faithfully, so faithfully. And when the storms of life came our way, we stood our ground and we kept our faith and held on to each other through the rain. Through broken toys and babies crying, it's your love that kept me trying. And in my eyes I pray you'll always see that after all these years you're still the girl for me. I wish the world could know our love and dance our dance, then they would know Why, when the storms of life came our way, we stood our ground and we kept our faith and held on to each other through the rain. Through broken toys and babies crying, it's your love that kept me trying, and in my eyes I pray to always see that after all these years you're still the girl for me. After all these years you're still the girl for me. And if Dad was still alive, he probably would sing it to her just like that too. So hope you're out there, Mama. That was a good little memory from the past out there. Don't forget to tell Bad Betty or Cynthia or Cindy, whatever you call her, congratulations on winning the free t-shirt. Bad Betty, I am so happy that you got that. Glad to have you in some John Stevens gear. That is awesome. Don't forget prayers for Gail out there, and hope things get turned around, doing better for her real soon. See you at another show real soon, Gail. All right. It looks like it's that time to tell you where I'm going to be performing this week. So get your calendars out. Get your calendars out. Tuesday night, which is tomorrow, already tomorrow, I will be in Indianapolis at the Corner Bar. It's the first Tuesday of the month show there each and every Tuesday night. So I hope you guys, all my Indianapolis friends and Southside friends, and I already I played a party Friday night at Robin Robinson's home on the South Side, and a bunch of my Southside friends said, we're going to see you Tuesday night too. So I'm looking forward to that. So see you at the Corner Bar for Taco Tuesday tomorrow night, 7 o'clock showtime. Thursday night, I will be at the local in Brownsburg, so we always have a big time every other Thursday night. My good buddy Steve Trent plays there the opposite Thursday. This is my week to be in Brownsburg, but in 2 weeks, Steve will be there. So anyway, we'll see you in Brownsburg Thursday night for a 7 o'clock show. And then Saturday, I guess it is, I will be at the Beach Grove. Alfie, I'm going to be down in your neck of the woods, be down at the Beach Grove Moose. So it'll be open to the public. So all of my friends on the South Side, come on out. I believe, I have to go look. I put that on the website. I believe that is a 7:30 start. But I tell you what you can do. Go to JohnStevensJrMusic.com and it'll have the correct time up there. All right. So it's either a 7 or 7:30 show time at the Moose in Beach Grove. It'll be my first time in that room. So I hope all you travelers out there will come down and see me. One thing I know about the Moose, they have good dancers and they have good cheap drinks. All right. So you guys, for those of you that are doing that, come on out. See you Saturday night. So tomorrow night, Corner Bar. Thursday night, the local in Brownsburg, and Saturday, the Beach Grove Moose. That's the schedule this week. So hope I see you at a John Stevens show real soon. You know what I've not done? I've not talked to the chat a bunch. What's going on with me? I need to say hi to you guys. I'll start down there. There you go, Becky or Julie. Now see what she posted is me. So she said John Stevens Music said, but when she posts it's me. So thank you for doing that, Julie. I appreciate that. Larry Davis, he says, did you see that? Here he goes, I still have a can of peach mango bang in the refrigerator for you. Larry, I love you. I love you. Larry reached out to me, him and Donna reached out to me last time I was at Billy O'Neill's, and he misunderstood what I said, and he brought me a watermelon bang. I hate watermelon.
I hate watermelon.
Yeah, it's just not my favorite. And he goes, that's okay, I'll drink it, and he drank it, I think, but bless his heart, he's going to bring me a peach mango next time he sees me. Larry, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And let's see. Hi, Cheryl Jones. Haven't seen you tonight until now. Barb DuBarb. Hey, Barb, in a couple of weeks, we'll be back up at Clues, Brews, and Lebanon. Hope to see you. Brenda Davis out there sharing twice. Donna must be going down. Donna, Mondays are a long day for Donna. She's got a long work day and got to get up and do it again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us tonight, Donna. Michael Stevens. Who am I missing out there? Bad Betty, congratulations. That is so awesome. I'm excited for you. Bob Cruz is congratulating, and so is Mike Westerfield. All right. You guys are the best. You just say thanks to and congratulations to everybody out there. Appreciate that. Well, let's get on with the show. This is a song for Aunt Teresa down in Petersburg, Indiana. I tell you what, for some reason, I'm playing a bunch of songs I wrote with my good buddy, Mr. Stan Webb. Another one tonight. This one's on the new album. It's a song called Coke in Tennessee. What's that? See, I hear chatter in the live studio audience, and they're talking to each other, and I thought they were talking to me, so carry on. No, you're fine. You're fine. I thought I was talking, and you asked me a question, so. He said, oh yeah, like John, hurry up because we're trying to talk. Brenda and Brene are so good at letting me come over here and do my things on Monday nights. So, you all know this story. Song's about my buddy Uncle D. Got to messing into white cocaine a little bit. Dropped him off at rehab. I was headed to Nashville to write for the week. Going across the bridge there in Louisville. And this song idea hits me smack in the head. Get to Nashville and tell my buddy, Mr. Webb, about it. He goes, we got to finish this song for Uncle D. So it's a song called I'd Still Be Drinking Pepsi in Texas If I'd Left That Coke in Tennessee. Well, my new friends know Bill W. Tried to turn my life around. They picked me up from rock bottom. One more time, I guess I let them down. There's a woman I've been lying to who was starting to believe in me. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. You know, they said I'd have to stay out of the bars, away from friends I used to know. You know the drill. All the ones that had that whiskey on their breath, a white powder up their nose. An old buddy flew in out of Nashville with a pocket full of candy, tempted me for free. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. I'd still be sitting in that little church, holding hands right next to her, singing Rock of Ages, clap for me. Well, this 3-day binge has left me broken, my ATM keeps flashing low. I slipped again and I set those demons free. Hey, I got one last line to get me by, till I can find some more what I need. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. You know I'm 30 miles from Nashville, in a Motel 6 with bloodstains on my shirt. I'm still flying high, but down inside I'm wondering, is there someone else I'd hurt? There's a Bible on the dresser, but I'm too ashamed and way too stoned to read. Oh, I believe I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. I'd still be sitting in that little church, holding hands right next to her, singing Rock of Ages, clap for me. But this 3-day binge has left me broken, my ATM keeps flashing no. Slipped again and I set those demons free. I'm down to a pint of Jack in a paper sack. My whole world keeps closing in on me. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. I'd still be drinking Pepsi in Texas if I'd left that Coke in Tennessee. Back in Tennessee. Still be drinking Pepsi in Texas, Brenda. That'd been a lot easier on me, wouldn't it? You're drinking Pepsi now? I can fix that. I can fix that. Oh, she snuck in. So did you get your mission accomplished tonight?
I got 6 classes done, and we got 15 to do tomorrow.
Wow. Okay. All right. You got the hoedown and the lowdown from Brenda out there. So, all right. Becky Knows is saying hi to Stacy K out there. Good to see you, Stacy. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. All right. Well, if you guys, like I said, I'm going to remind you one more time, make sure that you check in. Let me know where you're watching from, especially if you're just joining us in this live stream. And if you will share the video, you'll be eligible to win a free t-shirt on me next week. Just share the video, your favorite group, and type I shared, and you'll get thrown in the hopper. And who knows, Pete might pull your number out next week. We'll find out. Speaking of Pete says on here that Pete had a request to hear a James Taylor song. So we're going to do one that Pete's asked for this song a couple of weeks ago, I believe. But one of my favorites, a little Fire and Rain. One of my faves. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made putting into you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who I'm supposed to send it to. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days I thought that would never end. Lots of lonely times when I could not find a friend. Thanks, Kate, I appreciate that. I always thought that I'd see you again. I am not surprised Pete is singing along. He requested the song. Pete sings along to a lot of songs. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I ain't gonna make it any other way. Hey, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought that would never end. Lots of lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I can see Pete and Julie dancing to this song, and they both are singing every single word to each other. I don't think they like get out of each other's way. They sing to each other. You know what I mean? It's not like Pete, hold me and dance, and you sing the first verse and I'll sing the second. Nuh-uh. They sing them all to each other, all the way through. We've been watching you. We've been watching you. I've been walking my mind doing easy time. My back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head round. There's always a time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought that would never end. Lots of lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. I thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around. I thought I'd see you by and day now. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. One of my favorites too out there. I know a lot of y'all like that song. Never get tired of singing that song. You know, there's some songs, and I know the new Janet Bell now, because they got married, they got hitched, and Steve Trent and I were blessed and honored to be playing at their wedding reception. Janet is a big Jimmy Buffett fan. And I got to be honest, there's some Jimmy Buffett songs, but I bet you I've sang Margaritaville more times in my life, Renee. Woo. Somebody requests Margaritaville again, and it's like, okay, I'll play it. Okay. But here's a song that people request, Fire and Rain, and I've played it probably just about as many times because I request it for myself. I play it a lot of my shows out there, and I never get tired of singing that song. So, Pete, thanks for that request out there. Let me ask you, are you guys excited about the month of November? Nothing but John Stevens original songs? I hope you are. I hope you are. So we're going to, the format for that's going to be, I think I've decided, or at least on half of it, I have 4 full-length albums out there. So I think next week, we're going to start out with the Both Sides of My Heart album. We're going to play 4 or 5 songs off of that album. And then we'll probably do like a contemporary Christian or a gospel song that I've written, or we might do some drinking songs, we might do some love songs, we might do some fun like Facebook Jail or Deflated Balls kind of parody songs, and then maybe a love song or broken heart song. So I'm going to try to plan out all 4 weeks, all right? So if you have a special John Stevens Jr. song that you would like me to play for the month of November, each and every week we start at 8 o'clock. And we play 10 songs. So starting next week, it's going to be nothing but my songs. So if you have your special or your favorite John Stevens Jr. song, make sure and let me know, because we're going to start that next Monday night. All right, with that said, I got a song for Brene. Brene, I tried today, and I told you I was working on a compressed schedule. And I tried to play this song in E minor. I said, I don't have time. So to figure out how it goes in E minor. So I play it in A minor the way it's written.
Okay.
But for me to sing it, I had to put a cable all the way up on the 5th fret. So it's way up there.
I'm sure it'll sound good.
Well, okay.
You'll do just fine.
Sure.
Thank you for that pep talk. All right, Brittany. She goes, I'm sure you'll do just fine, hon. So okay, you're waiting for me to say, will you hold my hand on this part? I'm scared. I'm scared. Now we can do this one. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time where she's gone. I wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't a home. Anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 we ought to leave the young thing alone, but there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. You know, at my live shows, I usually do this after people have been drinking a little bit. I ask them, how many I knows do I have? And I think sometimes they start seeing 2 that I think I sang it. They say, you just sang 22 I knows. And I said, no. So you guys count when I get back to that chorus next time. How many I knows? Matter of fact, how many you think it is before I sing it right now?
14.
Wait, Renee says 14. All right. That's just because that's the way I sang it last time. Doesn't mean I'm going to sing it the same way this time. Renee says 14 I knows. You guys got any guesses out there in the chat?
Around 20 the next time.
What's that?
Second time 20.
Oh, okay. She says this time I'm going to sing a 20 I knows. All right. Let's get to that part and find out. If you've got a guess on how many I knows I'm going to sing, put in the chat. Oh, look, somebody wrote, I know. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. All right, kids, your counter's going. And I know. How to leave the young things alone. Ain't no sunshine. Well, she's got up. Renee's got her hands up in the air. What for?
About 20.
She said 20. I'm gonna go back and review the tape. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's probably right. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. See y'all guessing out there. Anytime she goes away. My chat was frozen. I had to reach up and get it. Anytime she goes away. Look at this chat. I love this. Did you see what Scotty put? He goes, you stuttered. But look at the guesses. Becky, look at Cheryl Jones said 5 would be plenty. 11. Look at it. I'm not sure anybody guessed the same. Look at that. 11, 8, 14, 17, 15, 21, 18, 20. I don't know. Tell you what. If you all really care, I'm going to go back and look. All right. And I'll let you know next week. After this is over with. You go back and watch the replay out there. I'll let you know how many I did it both times, all right? So anyway, thank you guys for joining me one more time. I'm going to play a song that I don't think I've ever sang. It's another song I wrote with my buddy, Stan Webb. For those of you, some of you came to the porch party that we had in French Lick. And I'll have to ask my mom how many years ago that was. But my buddy Stan Webb and his wife, Viola, come up to French Lick, Indiana. We had a big porch party. We had motorhomes and people spending the night out in the yard. It was a big party. Was that before you guys were kind of hanging around John Stevens? Okay. But it was before. That's History Channel stuff, Brenda says. But I tell you what, people still talk about the porch parties we had down there on the ridge. And that particular year, Stan had come up from Nashville, like I said, with his wife, Viola. And the party was on Saturday, and on Sunday, they were staying at a log cabin down by Patoka Lake. And Mom was taking Viola, Stan's wife, around town, taking her to the hotel and all the sights and all the scenes that she knows. That if you ever go to French Lick, you got to have my mom take you around because she knows it all. But that afternoon, Stan said, you girls go have fun. We're going to write us a song. So we decided to write a drinking song that day. Shocker that day there, Brene. Shocker, right? And I don't remember. I think it was just one of those things that just, hey, let's write a drinking song. So it's name of this one's called Full Throttle on the Bottle. And you know what? It's been so long. I better put the words up on this. Now, a lot of my songs that we're going to be doing the next 2 weeks, I can do forward and backwards, but a lot of songs like this one I haven't sang forever. I'll need a little cheat sheet here. So obviously the ones like Uber Me Home and Back Home and Help Me Home Tonight, those will all be easy to sing from memory. But here's one I haven't sang forever. on the John Stevens Made It Through Monday live stream. It's a song called Full Throttle on the Bottle. I went to the bank, cashed my checks, and after paying my bills, all that's left is one fresh new Franklin and two worn out old Lincolns these days. That's as good as it gets, but that's enough for a gallon of the best. It's full throttle on the bottle tonight. I ain't gonna waste one drop of whiskey. I'm getting wasted, alright. Till your memories run empty from every mile in my mind. It's full throttle on the bottle tonight. Hey Brenda,
Yeah.
I used to drink cold beer, chilled on ice. And now and then I'd shoot a shot on the side. But I've kept it up since you gave up our love. I've been running from you day and night. I might be in for the race of my life. It's full throttle on the bottle tonight. I ain't gonna waste one drop of whiskey. I'm getting wasted, alright. Till your memories run empty from every mile in my mind. It's full throttle on the bottle tonight. The boys at the bar said last night, son, you sure were on it. But since you've been gone, they don't know. I ain't never been off it. It's full throttle on the bottle tonight. I ain't gonna waste one drop of whiskey. I'm getting wasted, alright. Till your memories run empty from every mile in my mind. It's full throttle on the bottle tonight. It's full throttle on the bottle tonight. Guys, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Another Monday night in the well. And David Means is going to be proud of me. 907. We're getting her down there. You guys have a great week. Send me those John Stevens Jr. requests next week and the whole month of November. Nothing but 10 songs each week of my own songs. So y'all come back, tell your friends. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see you next week, all right? Let's get on out of here. Turn out the lights. Party's over. They say that all good things must end. Turn out those lights. Party's over. We'll see you down the road and we'll do it all again. Say goodnight, John boy. You guys know the drills. And like Michael Stevens said, I don't know. I'm really not, but you'll think I'm keeping you up later because we push those clocks back. Is that right? Oh, mercy. Oh, it'll take everybody a minute to get used to that. But we'll see you next Monday night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hey, Sarah. Prayers to your mama out there. Thanks for joining us. Make sure she knows that we're thinking about her and sending prayers to her. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Y'all say hi to Sarah. Sarah's mama is Gail out there, so y'all send Sarah your prayers and your hugs and thanks to and their whole family out there. So, Sarah, thanks for being out there, and we will see you guys next week. Good night. Good night, Brenda. I have to answer all my good night, John boys. You know what I mean? And you guys know it. You know, if you put my name in the chat, I respond to you. You know, like if you just say good night, I'll put night or something, or put a like. But if you call me by name, I gotta read. It's just me. I love you. I love you. Bye, guys. They do it on purpose, though.
No.
Not at all.
No, no, no.